Hello, I am sitting out here on my balcony and I just decided I am going to share a real raw video. I did not work today, it's my day off, so I'm just in my comfy clothes, no makeup, also not feeling very well, and I will tell you why. So I went about 6 weeks, maybe a little bit over, not having a monthly cycle, and now I'm having a monthly cycle. I'm not very happy about it. And I don't feel very good. And I was just hoping that maybe I was done and in menopause completely. My mom had her last cycle at age 51 and never had another one. No hot flashes, no issues. And I'm already well over 53. In 4 months, I will be 54. And so I was so excited that for the last 6 weeks, I had no cycle, hoping I would be just like my mom, but just at a little bit later age. But here we go again. And I'm kind of disappointed. I don't know why it's happening. I know we're all born with a certain amount of eggs, and once all those eggs are gone, you definitely do not have monthly cycles anymore. So we all have a different amount and how quickly we use them up, right? I do feel weak and tired and very moody. My body is extremely fatigued, and I did a run with my husband and dog today and a workout, and it was difficult. I don't get hot flashes. Luckily, I have not ever experienced that. Hopefully, I'm doing some things right for that, but I think there's some things that we're just going to have issues with and have to get through, right? I've done everything I can for my hormones possible to try to make them healthy and balanced, which I think overall they are. I just wish it would stop and not have to feel so horrible. And I think it's just a real thing we women go through. It can take a long time to fully get into menopause. And then when you do, well, you might feel another way, right? I guess my body's still trying to go through it. And I think it makes me very, very tired and inflamed because, well, that's for a young person. I'm much older. And it's really hard on my body. And I get a lot more hungry. And I don't really have a headache. I'm just exhausted. And my body feels inflamed and weak and depleted. I also do have rheumatoid arthritis. And those of you who have watched my other videos or followed me, you've seen that video. That happened many years ago from the Epstein-Barr low vitamin D trigger. And my past of lots of running and racing and eating horribly, lots of sugar. So I just created the right environment for that. So this cycle that I'm having has made my inflammation go up too. And I have a hard time running, and I probably shouldn't be running anymore and just walking and hiking. But I've been a runner my whole life, so it's hard to stop, even though I can't run very well and it's quite painful. But I just wanted to share real that not everything is just perfect. Oh, I'm in this perfect health and everything's just wonderful and have no issues. Menopause is real. It's brutal for many of us and hard to get through. And yeah, I kind of feel like screaming and crying right now. And I felt like that all day, just trying to do the best that I can. And what a blessing that I was off today and I'm not working till a little bit later tomorrow. So I feel for all of you guys are going through it. The biggest thing is we want to protect ourselves from certain cancers, those breast cancers, ovarian cancers. So we want to do the best we can with diet, nutrition, exercise, not having those xenoestrogens that create those cancers, having your vitamin D number really high and healthy, and just doing the best we can for our health. We can't avoid environmental toxins that are really bad these days, but we can control what we eat and put in our mouth. So work really hard at that, because they just reported on the news how even more and more younger women are getting breast cancer these days, and it is rampant in my office. I have so many breast cancer clients these days, and we really want to try to prevent that. You don't want to have to go through all those treatments with breast cancer. The best goal is to prevent it, and let's do the best we can with our hormones, and then the rest we just have to get through. So maybe someday I will finally not have monthly cycles anymore. I know my body's on the way, because I used to have them every 28 days, always, never missed, never was really early or really late, but now they're getting later. I was having 2 cycles a month for 3 months, and now I went a little over 6 weeks. So getting closer to menopause. You guys reach out if you have any issues, and I want to help everyone get through this like I'm trying to help myself. I know it's not easy. All right, have a good evening. Well, quick update. I just finished my run this morning and I feel back to normal. So obviously on Sunday, when my husband and I were doing our mountain hike, I was feeling kind of weak, really hungry, just totally off, really inflamed. And then yesterday on our foothills run, I was in so much pain. I was so weak. As you know, I felt awful all day. That was all the hormones, and I'm still on my cycle, having a full-blown period, but the hormones have now recorrected and balanced, and so my inflammation went down, my fatigue, my mind, the moodiness, the weird stuff, back to normal. So there you go. Here's my journey. Maybe next time around, I'll go 8 weeks and before a cycle, and then maybe 2 months. I don't know. You're sort of at the hormones' mercy, right? I just don't know what it's going to do. I definitely still think a healthy diet, lifestyle, exercise, taking wild yam, liposomal progesterone, and testosterone lozenges, all in the bioidentical forms, definitely help you get through this, and it keeps the hormones crazy for a less amount of time. So I had Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday where I felt really out of it, really inflamed and crazy with the hormones, and now it's gone and I feel normal. So if you're feeling like that all the time, you definitely have some hormonal imbalance and you need to get that corrected so you're not suffering as much. So anyways, there's the update. I had a good run today, and I'm really happy, and I just have to keep getting through this until eventually I hit menopause fully, and then we'll see what happens then. Another adjustment, right?